District police and the feds swarm on a northeast housing complex. Many call an open-air drug market with Mayor Adrian Fenty looking on. How many drugs and guns were taken off the streets?
Plus, norovirus is responsible for hundreds of Georgetown students falling ill after eating dorm food. Urgent steps being taken to stop more youngsters from getting sick.
And the vice presidential candidates square off in St. Louis, and we talk to experts from Politico as well as area residents. Which candidate won this showdown? Next at 11.
I know it's a little hot, but that just means you're fired up.
Barack Obama speaks in Virginia, his message to supporters. Plus, an update on the cleanup from yesterday's devastating storms.
The Nats' bats come alive, but is it enough against the Cardinals? Highlights after the game.
A news report lasts just minutes on the air.
Just because the cameras leave doesn't mean the story stops.
After the report ends, NBC 12 stays on the story.
Sometimes it's about what happens next.
The follow-up files.
For the people involved, the story never ends.
This local woman went through a lung transplant, then watched it on ABC's Hopkins.
And when the lungs inflated, it was like, wow.
What went through her mind as she watched her own life-saving surgery? Tonight after Hopkins on ABC 7 News at 11.
The tragedy at Virginia Tech. The shock and the chaos. Emotional images we will never forget.
All this sadness, we are the Hokies.
Those at the center of the tragedy, the victims.
They had friends and families and futures, and they don't anymore.
In the wake of all that has happened, Virginia came together as a family to support the Hokies. The road back to Tech continues.
The Loma Prieta Bay Area earthquake in 1989. The Northridge quake in 1994. Devastating, deadly, and both lasted less than 30 seconds. Tonight, after the finale of 10.5 Apocalypse on KMIR 6 News at 11. High magnitude quakes that last 2 up to 3 minutes, like in the movie. They're closer to reality than you might think. I'm Tom Jordan. What experts are saying about an earthquake with the power to split the San Andreas Fault. What you need to know when the big one hits tonight after the finale of 10.5 Apocalypse on KMIR 6 News at 11.
Breaking news, an Alexandria police officer shot while on duty. The suspect now dead and a major freeway clogged. We'll have live team coverage from the scene of the shooting and from where the suspect was found on the side of 395. Plus, a witness gives a first-hand account of the shooting. Next at 11.
The world according to the naked eye. Bright, vibrant colors and clear shapes. Now, how the world appears to those with macular degeneration. Blurry, dulled, distorted, blinding. See a new treatment that could bring this world back into focus. Today at 5.
Tonight at 6, I'm cruising California to a brewery in San Diego that does things their own way. Fizzy yellow beers for wussies. See how Stone has changed the way beer is made. From the state-of-the-art brewery, specifically designed for us and by us, to why a gargoyle adorns each bottle. Tonight at the KMIR 6 News at 6, local live, late breaking.
2 great Virginia teams, 1 station. NBC 12 goes live from Jacksonville as the Wahoos take on Texas Tech in the Gator Bowl. Then we head down to Miami where the Hokies match up against Kansas in the Orange Bowl. NBC 12 goes bowling starting tonight at 5.
Hi, Doug Hill here. It's clear and chilly out there. Temperatures dropping. We'll tell you how low it'll go and talk about a warm-up.
Then, only on 7, a woman living in fear after surviving a brutal attack by her own husband. 6 months later, he's going to jail, and she's talking about the night he nearly killed her. Plus, a family captures their narrow escape from a wildfire on tape as the flames begin to consume their home. And one man reacts to Scott McClellan's book, why he says the former press secretary is dancing on the president's political grave. Next at 11.
Today at 5, it's the grocery game. Step right up and learn how to save 50, 60, up to 70% on your grocery bill.
That's amazing.
This goes beyond just clipping coupons. Grocery game. Learn how to play today at 5.